Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Ellen, and if you are new here, I make art, design, DIY, and lifestyle videos. And in this video, I will be decorating for the holidays and making some fun Christmas decor slash crafts all in the same video. So I'm not sure how long this is gonna take. I feel like it might take a couple of days. We'll see. I'm hoping I can get it all done today, but that's unlikely because it's a lot. Decorating is going well, except for the part where I just broke. See, I was trying to take it out of here and I grabbed it and it just broke. So that's what's happening right now. And then I tried to pull another one out of the thing and it slipped and I dropped it on the floor. So got a bit of a mess to clean up now. To make my garland, I started by cutting my greenery into small pieces. Once this was done, I got my green floral wire and began wrapping everything into bunches of about 4 or 5 branches with some red berries. Once you've done this, you can tie all your bunches together. I didn't do a very good job of tying everything together, which caused my garland to break on multiple occasions. I want to do this again next year, but improve my construction methods by either tying the bunches more effectively, I'm not really sure what that looks like, but I would have to experiment, or using twine as a base to attach the bunches so that at least I know the whole thing won't just break in half. I'd also like to note that this project is messy. There's sap from the cut branches, and many of the pine needles and berries will fall off your garland during the process. I have made a terrible mess in my living room, but I've also made my first garland, and it's a little bit too long. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put another command strip up in the middle right there, and I'm gonna kind of put it up. So let's see how that turns out. Bunching it up in the middle definitely fixed the problem. I'm super pleased with how this turned out. For being my first ever greenery garland, it turned out pretty nice. We have a problem. My garland fell after about 5 minutes of being hung. I literally filmed that segment where I was telling you guys about it and then it just collapsed. I'm so disappointed. And when it collapsed, it broke into 2 halves. So I don't think I'm gonna hang it back up again because the command strips that I used to hang it clearly can't handle the weight of all of that fresh greenery. And I don't wanna nail any more holes in my walls. So for now, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the 2 pieces and find something else to use them for. I do have a plan. I think I'm gonna tackle that tomorrow. I need to take a break from working with greenery because I was doing it for probably about 2 hours and my hands are actually really hurting because of the amount of times the pine needles have stabbed them. It smells great in here from all the fresh greenery, but it's one of those things, I've worked with it before and it's kind of messy. My living room has pine needles all over it. So tomorrow I will be using the rest of my greenery, utilizing it somehow, and also cleaning my living room. For now though, I think I am going to work on my hand-painted gingerbread houses. My mother-in-law gave me a set of 3 really cute cardboard houses, and this is actually the first one. I'm still adding some details to this, but it's coming along really nicely. This is the smallest one. There are 2 more. I'm so excited because it's looking so good, and the painting is very relaxing for me. I just really enjoy this. So I think I'm going to work on that next. I'm going to get myself a glass of wine and I'm going to paint, because painting won't hurt my hands nearly as much as pine needles. It is now day 2 of decorating for Christmas, and I need to solve the garland problem. I think I'm going to take the parts of garland and attach them to a tension rod. I saw online where someone used a tension rod to hang a garland and it looked really nice. And I have kind of a miniature tension rod I think I can put in my kitchen. So I'm just gonna give this a try and see how it looks. I'm currently sitting on my living room floor. I don't really have a great workspace for this kind of stuff. And I'm gonna have a huge mess to clean up when this is over. But I have my tension rod and I have all of the greenery that fell apart last night. And it's very messy, so let's do this. For the repurposing of my greenery, I tied my 2 garland pieces to the tension rods with green floral wire. I only had to tie them in about 3 places for the greenery to hold properly, so this was definitely a good compromise since I obviously wasn't going to be able to do a hanging garland without it falling apart.
Waking up on Christmas, children dreaming without a care. 'Tis the season most everywhere, so come home, there's no better place. Waking up on Christmas Day, tinsel wrapped around the tree, snowflakes dancing in the street, presents tied up with a string for you and me. So grab your stocking above the fire, bells are rocking to the choir. No, nothing else is the same. Waking up on Christmas Day.
Hello everyone, I'm hanging out at my parents' house because it's the holiday season and it's been about 3 weeks since I decorated my house for Christmas and did all those projects. And the reason it has taken me this long to film an outro is because I was trying to get the gingerbread houses done so I could share them in this video. That unfortunately did not happen because I had every intention of using an acrylic paint pen to do the detail work, which I think would have been much faster. But the acrylic paint from the paint pen would not set on the acrylic paint that I had painted onto the houses, and it just ended up being really runny and gross looking. So I had to paint over that and redo the detail work with normal acrylic paint and a paintbrush. It was a whole process, so I can guarantee the gingerbread houses will not be finished for this video, but I plan on sharing the finished product in a short, so keep an eye out for that. Well, I think that about wraps this video up. Thank you so much for being here and watching and supporting my channel. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this and would like to see others like it, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell button because I do my best to upload regularly. Well, until the next one, I am out. Happy holidays!